and wondered what the robotic voice-changing machine is that some singers use? It's called auto-tune. This is the process of enhancing the pitch and the tone of a singer's voice. Why is music becoming fake? What happened to the natural talent that singers had, like Whitney Houston or even current singers like Adele? Here is a recent interview we did with our teacher, Miss Gustard.
We're interested in your view about modern music. How do you think that music has evolved over the last 20 years?
I think music is a lot like fashion. It never really changes. I think it works in cycles. And you think about the great singers like Whitney Houston who were singing these real power ballads in the 1980s. And now we see the likes of Adele, more modern and contemporary, but also singing songs that evoke emotion. That are quite powerful, and I think that's the same for any genre of music.
What about auto-tuning? Do you think this form of editing music actually improves the song?
I don't think it does improve the song. I think it adds a different kind of effect, but for me, as a listener to music, I like music that moves me, that makes me feel an emotion, and I don't think that quality really does evoke any sort of emotion, so no, I wouldn't say it improves the quality.
Tuning a singer's voice has become more common over the last 10 years. The most recent scandal concerning it occurred in 2010 when the X Factor admitted using auto-tuning techniques to sharpen the voice of 18-year-old Gamu. Some people from the older generations may also be disappointed with the way music has evolved over time. Music used to be all about the voice and talents, but things have changed. Our head teacher, Mr. Moriarty, gives his views.
What genre of music do you like and why?
So I've got what we call Catholic taste, which means I like a little bit of all sorts. I like jazz, I like the music of Bach particularly, I like the music of Gershwin, and I like the kind of music that mixes together two different genres and ends up with something new and different.
Do you like any songs with auto-tuning and why?
I would always rather go for something that was absolutely natural, because that's where the real talent shows through. That's what shows the difference between the true artist and the artist who's had a bit of assistance.
And how do you feel about music today?
So I've got to be honest and say I'm not a passionate follower of modern music, but at its best it is fantastically edgy and exciting and creative and gets the heart racing and gets the emotions running. At its worst, I think it can be shallow and cheap and repetitive and a bit kind of plastic, for want of a better word. The best of it is wonderful, the worst of it, as has probably always been the case for music down the ages, not so inspiring.